Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I did shop my stash for a lot of things that I almost never reach for from my collection, and also a couple Project Pan products. I also purchased from my collection the Divine Rose blush, which I've had for a while but I almost never reach for. I decided to pull out one of the palettes from the palettes that I wanted to use this fall, which is the Tartelette Toasted, and since I've been more into cool tones, I decided to pair it with the Tartelette in Bloom palette. So I use a mix of the two to create this simple but beautiful look, and I paired it with this pink lip, which is also a combo that I purchased from my own collection. If you want to see me playing with makeup and get ready with products that I already had in my collection, then just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so to start with eyes, I'm gonna grab my Alter Ego eyeshadow primer, and I'm applying a little bit of this on my lids just to do my eyeshadow. This will ensure that my eyeshadow lasts all day. And today for eyeshadow, I'm grabbing something that it may or may not be exciting for you guys, but I wanted to use it because I've been just wanting to grab for these two. This is a Tartelette Toasted, and then I also pulled out the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I'm gonna focus more on trying to use Toasted because it's the one that it's perfect for fall and that I showcase on my palettes that I want to reach for this fall season. What I'm gonna do is my staple look, which is something winged out, lighter right here in the inner corner, because I think now that I'm older, I would just want to look awake, and now that I'm a mom, I also just want to look awake and younger. I don't want to look like I have a ton of makeup all the time on my eyes. I do that for when I'm going out, but for when I'm living my day-to-day and meeting with clients, even though I love to do my makeup, I want something that feels lighter, or that even if it's dramatic, it looks like I didn't make that much effort. So the first shade that I'm going to use is going to be the shade More, and I'm grabbing a blending brush from the Ariel and Morphe collab. Now to start creating the winged out look, or just like the smoked out look right here, I'm going to grab something that I have never grabbed, or almost never grabbed, from this palette, which is this shade Crackle. It has gold shimmer to it, but it always seems to be like a matte when you put it on the eyes. And the reason why I'm doing my eyes first, you guys, is because it makes my job easier when it comes to eyeshadow fallout, now that I'm trying to film videos almost every day or about 4 times a week, because I just want to be quicker with my filming so that I can go ahead and do other things for my job. So I'm grabbing the Refer number 13 brush, and I'm gonna tap this color on my skin. I'm not gonna rub it or blend it just yet. I'm gonna tap it, and then I'm cleaning my brush and blending the edges. Now with the Refer number 29 and that same eyeshadow, I'm gonna see if I can line and create a wing. This little brush is just the best one. It's a definer brush, but it's so tiny that you can do liner with it, and you can do anything with it, truly, when it comes to detail. And then to complete the liner right here on my inner corner, I'm grabbing the same brush, same color, but I'm gonna go super light with it. That's it. I just want to define it, but I don't want to make it thicker. Since S'more is not as white as I would like, I'm gonna grab the In Bloom palette, and I'm grabbing the shade Cashmere, which is this bone shade but has more lightness than S'more. And I'm grabbing it with the Refer number 02 brush. I'm tapping it in the inner corner, and you will see that it will blend with the brown, but we will put a transition shade to make them look seamless. Now for the transition in between, I'm grabbing the shade Jet Setter, which is this grayish tone right here, and I'm just making sure that they are both blended. Okay, you guys, so I just went ahead and applied my Tartelette To Be mascara, which is the one that I have open currently, and I always have 1 or maximum of 2 mascaras open at a time. And then to do my waterline, I'm gonna use the Pat McGrath Permagel Ultra Glide Eye Pencil, and this is the Extreme Black shade. I have my skincare on, but I'm gonna go in for primer, and this is the Banana Bright Face Primer, which is the one that I have currently in my fall Project Pan. So this one, I don't seem to think that it makes anything for my pores, but it does feel nice on the skin. This is just one that I got as a gift, and it says that it can be used even as a highlighter, so this is more glowy than I'm used to. but I just want to make sure that I'm able to use it and not let it just sit there in my collection. And then for foundation, I wanted to try this one again because I haven't used it in a while. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator, and it's basically a tinted moisturizer. I have mine in the shade Light 30. I think this shade is maybe too pink for me, but we'll just see, and we'll color correct if we need to. This is really pretty, you guys. I've been so focused on using the foundations that I have in my project pan that I forget to rotate my collection. For color corrector, I'm using the same one that I've been using since, and I'm gonna use it until I finish it. This is the LANCOME Camouflage Corrector. And then for concealer, I wanted to pull out something that I haven't used in a while. Is the OUMA Stay Woke Concealer. And I have mine in the shade number 0.75. It's the shade White Pearl. And this is definitely pinky on me. Like I said, I want to use and pull out my stuff and rotate my collection. So let's see how this one plays out. And of course, I have a cream bronzer that will make everything even, or will make me look more bronze or more defined if I need to. I'm noticing that this tinted moisturizer mixed with the primer is not doing anything for my pores, but it's okay. I will bake a little bit and see if my pores get a little bit blurred out when I do so. For bronzer, I'm grabbing my Beautiful Skin Sunkissed Glow Bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Medium, and the Real Techniques brush. I don't remember the name of this one, but it's one that I have about 3 of them, and I use them so much for my cream products. For my cream blush, I've been just loving this one. This is the Nude Sticks Nudies All Over Face color in the shade Bareback, and it's just a nude pinky shade. And the one that I'm gonna put on top, it has sort of the same hue, but it's a different one, more intense. So let's see how they both perform. But I need to layer products today because this is so glowy that I don't know if it's gonna last all day on my skin. Same brush that I used for the bronzer. You guys, this blush is so phenomenal. The shade is so beautiful, and Nude Sticks blushes are just insanely beautiful and long lasting on the skin. Okay, you guys, so my friend Janet sent me this dupe for the Givenchy powder. This is the Luxe Color Correcting Powder Translucent Matte Finish from the brand Italia Deluxe. And I just want to make sure that I try it. And I'm so nervous, you guys, because this has so many different colors. A blue, a green, a pink, and a purple. And I'm gonna mix it with this big fluffy brush and tap it all over my face to set it. Pray for me, you guys. Okay, so far so good. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder, and I'm grabbing just the tiniest amount because I know this one is too deep for me if I would like to brighten. So just the tiniest amount to do both eyes. When it comes to blurring my makeup, this powder doesn't disappoint. I forgot how good it was, but you could see that it erases my pores. And now to contour my nose, I'm gonna go in with my Ita brush, and I'm gonna use my face palette from my Panda Face Palette project. I can't show it to you. I'm gonna grab the blush and bronze powder to do so, and then to just enhance a little bit of my bronzer. For highlighter, I'm grabbing the same palette, and I'm just using my highlighter brush, the Morphe M510. And for blush, I'm grabbing the Pat McGrath in the shade Divine Rose. And this was a gift from my friend Janet. She sent me this blush brand new as a gift for me, and I appreciate it so much, but I haven't used this shade that much. The other day I saw a YouTuber that I really love. Her name is escaping me right now, but she says that she adores Divine Rose, and I wanted just to pull it back out. And then to buff my makeup, I'm grabbing my Laura Mercier Dual Fiber brush and my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Infinity powder. This is not my favorite blurring powder, but I'm gonna use it to postpone the fact that I wanna purchase Radiant Light for myself. You guys, if I had to remove a step from my routine, it would never be buffing my makeup. I just love doing it. For lipstick, before I finish my eyes, because I don't know if I want to do something in my lower lash line, maybe something truly simple, I want to grab one of these lipsticks from Urban Decay. I pulled out 3 of them, but I think the one that goes more with the look that I have is this one, which is called Naked. It's a pinky cream formula. I also have this one from ColourPop right here, and then the one from Burberry that I'm trying to finish, but I think this one will go better with the look. And then I will put an Urban Decay gloss on top. Even though this is not a pinky gloss, it will look mostly clear. So I'm going for Naked straight from the bullet. I'm gonna rub it on with my finger because that's something that I always do. And I'm gonna put Urban Decay Name Drop lip gloss on top. Okay, you guys, for my lower lash line, I'm grabbing a small pencil brush. This is from a brand that's from Spain. It's called Burlesque, and this is the Pro 259. I'm gonna grab this shade Simmer right here, and I'm gonna do something soft on my lower lash line since I'm trying to also heat pan on this shade. Not in any project, but just privately. And it's a good way to add a little bit of warmth to the look. I've been using this shade so much, so I won't be surprised if I heat pan on today's video. You guys, I just heat pan on it. I'm so excited. Now this eyeshadow palette has 5 pans in it. And I'm gonna grab from the Tartelette in Bloom the shade Flower Child and Charmer mixed together, which are the 2 lightest shades, because I'm trying to heat pan in Flower Child as well, but it's a matte. Even though it has a dip, I don't know how long it will take me. And I'm using them as a matte inner corner highlight. And then with the shade Rebel, I'm gonna define a little bit of my lower lash line. Okay, you guys, so I'm super excited because by using these 2 palettes, I hit 2 pans. I ended up hitting pan in Flower Child, just a small size pan, because I brighten a little bit more of this part right here. Really tiny, but it will grow for sure. So now I have 6 pans on this palette and then 5 pans on my Tartelette Toasted, and you will see more of the pans that I've hit on my next update for my makeup I've hit pan on. But I'm so excited, and this makeup look proves to you guys that with a couple old eyeshadow palettes and things that you have in your collection that you don't reach for a ton, you could create a beautiful makeup look that looks exactly like you. That's why nowadays I almost always just purchase eyeshadow palettes that I know that will stand the test of time, that are more on the neutral side, that are more matte shades with hints of shimmer, because this look I could enhance it by grabbing up one of my Pat McGrath Labs Motherships and then grabbing a special shade and just tapping it on top, or even putting a special shade on top of all the wing liner. Anyway, you guys, I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're enjoying my get ready with me's, and I'm happy that I pulled out all of this makeup. So just go and shop your stash and follow this tutorial with products that you already have in your collection. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, stay tuned for more. I always leave a question in the comment section below so that we can chat about makeup, and I will link every single product that I used today. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.